Let's try this again. Oh, no one's here yet. Again. My bad. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Always technical difficulties. Oh, is this better? No. Oh, is it okay? All right, good, good. Okay, all right. So we're good now. Sweet. Okay. Um. So I have choices for you for painting. I can either do a popsicle or an ice cream cone. I will let you look so you can decide. But as a caveat for the ice cream cone one, I would add more detail to that once I got started. You'll see that I shittily tried to add stuff, but I was like, I can just add the detail when I get there. So um, here's how the rough sketch would look for a popsicle. You didn't even see the ice cream yet. And then here's the ice cream. But I would add detail to that, of course. So you're the only one here voting for the ice cream. So I will do the ice cream. Ugh, because I'm a person of the people. Ugh, I'm just going to scoot my chair over. Sorry for all the old lady sounds. But I am, in fact, becoming an old lady, so that makes sense. Ugh. I'm trying to fix it so my ugly face does not get in frame. But I am a lot more presentable than I was last time we did this. So it's just going to take a minute because I didn't get paints because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I do have all my paint stuff next to me, but I just wasn't sure what I was going to do as far as colors. But we'll figure that out right now. I got some new paints, but I am trying to get rid of the old ones. The old ones I have are Craft Smart, and I have a few Artist Loft ones as well that are kind of old. I got new Artist Loft ones, and then I have those Winston ones from last time. Sorry if you hear like boxes and crap. Just opening up stuff. And I also have the mic in a weird way, so my arm is like jostling the cord. Does this have a regular brown? It does not. Alright, so the cone may end up looking a little bit metallic because I have like this metallic set that I wanted. So I'm going to try some of that out. These are actually really pretty colors. My bad, sorry. I'm just getting out my paints. Oh, these metallics are actually really pretty. Let's see if I can. Like this one is. One's bronze and then the other's copper. This one's bronze and the other one right there is copper. But those are really pretty though, right? Ugh. Again, it's use all the old lady noises. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, so didn't have the paint spray ready. There's also a metallic white, so we'll try that out as well. And these are the Artist Loft ones. Oh, yeah, you can probably see that. I do like Artist Loft. Their paint is really good. I have other whites, but I'm going to check out this metallic white. These tubes aren't that big either, but I always like overdo the paint anyway. So, hello, new person that just joined. I'm about to get started painting. I just didn't have the paint ready, like a butthole. But it's almost ready now. I guess there should be enough colors for now, at least to get us started. Oh, I need red, actually. And then after that, we should be good to start. Okay, cool. So I guess we'll do the cone first. Ah, you know what I forgot? I forgot something to wipe my stupid brushes off with. Yeah, it's fine. I actually have. Oh, sorry for all the rustling. I don't know how good these will be, but if I need to get up, I'll get up and then I'll come back. Alrighty, let's get started finally. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but oh, you know what? I am going to probably need something dry. Actually, it should be fine. Ignore me. So I'm going to try out this bronzy color, even though I know an ice cream cone is not bronze. Oh, actually, that kind of works out. It could stand to be a little bit more tan, but that's okay. So how's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. I've been working from home, which is not so bad, but the workload has kind of exploded, so that's not the best, but at least I'm still working, so that's good. And other than that, just playing video games. Animal Crossing came out a while ago, which is what the last stream we had was for and about. And I like it. It's a fun game. Um, who do we have on the island? I'm sharing the island with my boyfriend. We had Patty, but she moved out not too long ago. And we have Axel, Sylvia, Matilda, Static, Meringue, Henry, Rex, and Ken. I think that's all who we have on the island. I feel like I'm forgetting someone though. No, I think that's it. But yeah. And I like most of the villagers. I'm not a super big fan of Henry, but he's nice enough. Oh, Pinky. I knew I was forgetting someone. Oh, and Goldie. See, I skipped two people, and I really like Goldie, and I forgot all about it. But yeah, I do like all of the villagers that we have mostly. I'm not too big a fan of Pinky's or Henry's, but I wasn't a big fan of Patty either, and she ended up being pretty nice. I liked Patty after having her on the island for a bit, but I got her to move out so we could get better animals. I'm still looking for Filbert and I think I would like to have Kit Kat on the island as well, but definitely I need Filbert. I found Static though, who's like my second favorite animal next to Filbert, so that was good. I had to invite him immediately. The white's not showing up super great. Might need like another coat of it, but it's alright. Hopefully it'll pop out a little bit better once I have the actual background for this. I'm just going to try to make it really bright and obnoxious. I'm not sure what else to talk about. There's not a lot actually going on lately, except for playing video games when I have a moment. And that's not terribly exciting. Um, I watched a really good horror documentary last night. It was about slasher films, and it was talking about like all the kind of like the history and evolution of slasher films and some of the practical effects, and that was pretty interesting. I really like horror movies, and I really like learning about all the practical effects that they used to do. Now we have CGI, which is cool, but I don't think it's as cool as when they used to like rig stuff together, like make plastic molds and then have like people, um, like kind of like commandeering puppets and stuff. Like I kind of like miss those kind of effects. Like think like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. So I always like hearing about effects for that kind of thing because practical effects have always been something that interests me. Even though I had, well, I mean, painting is an artistic talent, but I wouldn't say I'm like terribly good at painting. It's just something I like to do for fun. But I also think it's pretty cool, like the ways they would come up with like inventing how to essentially like, torture people and stuff in the movies. Like I've always had like a weird fascination with it. I don't know how to explain it. Probably making myself sound like an asshole. I don't know. I just always had like a thing for that. I'm just trying to make it look more um, realistic, like with the like ice cream dripping like it would on an actual cone. Um, I guess that's okay for the first layer. I'm gonna add detailing to the cone, but I want it to dry a little bit better first. So we'll just continue on. I think I'll put that in. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I don't have a lot to talk about. But if you guys have anything you'd like me to talk about, feel free. This is a bad brush. Oh, no, we made it work. It's still a pretty bad brush. Um, oh, I guess I could show you guys some of my stuff on the desk that's not visible. Like chocolate here. Look at that chocolate. Oh, you can't see him that great. But look at it. I got him at Anime Next last year, which I don't think will be happening this year. If it is, I probably will be going, even though I took the time off for it. But then this happened, and then there's a little Spyro. He holds your phone or whatever you have. He'll hold it. But yeah, he's cute. I got him for Christmas. Well, actually, my birthday. But it was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but I ended up getting it on my birthday. Um, oh, I was trying to think about what bronze thing to use. I guess I could talk about Animal Crossing a little bit more. Um, Trying to decide how to terraform the island. We made a new waterfall because I share the island with my boyfriend. So he made like a new waterfall. But I would like to move some of the homes and make like a residential area or two residential areas. And then we can go on ahead and have that. And then, what am I thinking? I'm sorry, I don't need to be smacking my lips so much. That's probably annoying. But I do that sometimes when I can't think. My God, this leaf. Actually, it kind of works. That's fine. Yeah, that's actually not so bad. Alright, so far. Well, you can see so far, but here's up close. Sorry, the lighting is kind of crappy, but um, it is a lot brighter than it looks on the thing. I'm trying to be obnoxious and do really bright colors for whatever reason. I just feel like being obnoxious. I didn't mean to use this brush. It's already covered in paint, so we're going to use it. Thank you for the compliment, good sir. Oh, I didn't want to use this brush for this, but if I'm using it covered in paint, I'm probably going to have to change my water soon. It's looking murky. I have another thing of water, and I can probably take out my 99 million brushes that I put in it. I feel like I always take too many brushes when I paint because I don't know what size I want to use. Like, I'll have an idea what size I'd like to use, but it never quite works out that way. And then I always have like way too many brushes in here. Should have brought another thing for the brushes. Let me just get a big sucker brush. I think this brush is probably still a little too wet because, oh, you guys can't see it. I'm trying to fix it so you can see it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so see like the difference in the shading. Yeah. But this brush was way too wet. I should probably I'm going to try not to sing because last time I sung, YouTube threw my stream out the window. Like, nope. I sung like 20 seconds of a Queen song and then they were like, nope, forget about it. And I didn't even do it at once. I did it like maybe 2 times. They were like, nope, forget about it. What? And like I I did it maybe like 30 minutes into the stream, maybe an hour into the stream. And it was like an hour and 22 minutes. And YouTube was like, nope, you're done. I was like, well, that's just me. So I used to think people were like BSing about that. But apparently it's true. I'm making this look like a compliment, which wasn't my intended thing. Whatever. I'm going with it. I should have just got a sponge and then sponged it. Oh no. I'm getting the purple everywhere. And I hope it doesn't leak onto my ice cream cone. Mistakes were made, you guys. Mistakes were made. But I'll just go in um, with something else. This is not coming out how I thought it would come out. Maybe because I'm just like haphazardly stroking the canvas. Like I'm not doing it in any specific direction. And some places have like more paints or brush strokes than others. I guess that's okay. Art is subjective and all that stuff. Right? Again, if there's anything you guys would like me to talk about, please let me know. Because there's not too much to say. I'm living a very boring life right now. I guess a lot of us are. Just, sorry, I got like a message from my godfather on Facebook Messenger. Oh, I got rid of my social medias for a little bit, except for Twitter because I don't use Twitter that much unless I'm like tweeting about TV or something. And, um, yeah, I went back to Instagram only because like my best friend was looking for me. She kind of went into a panic because I wasn't answering her messages on there. But then she Facebook messaged me because you can still keep the messenger without having Facebook. She's like, "Where have you been? I've been worried." I'm sorry. This wasn't in the mood to be on social media. But it was fun. I miss her. She's in another country right now because her and her husband decided to leave the country for a little bit before things got shut down. And so she's kind of stuck right now. But I miss you. Come home soon. Even though we can't really see each other. I know she's probably not watching this, but it's okay. I still miss her. I'd still like her to come home. That's like kind of the only one of the only things I miss. Like kind of just seeing her in our hugs because we're all really good friends. Like we used to work together. We don't work together anymore, but me and her hubs work in the same industry still. So we talk about that and other things. But I really miss them. They moved to like a different city as well. That's farther away, so we don't get to see each other as much. Especially because when I wasn't working from home, I was working. I mean, like the the place where I work is like 45, 45 minutes to an hour away from where I live, depending on the traffic. Normally, I can get there in like 40 minutes if the traffic is good, 45, 50 if it's bad. Sometimes an hour, depending on if they're doing other stuff. But yeah, so that also didn't help. And the hours that I work are also weird. So it also didn't help with spending time before all this. But hopefully, after all this is over, we can see each other again. But Glob only knows when this will be over. So it's fine. I am going to have to fill this water. Or I could just be lazy and just take out the brushes and use the other thing. But I think we're almost done with this one. I just have to let the background dry. Would you want me to do the other one as well? Since this one has taken a lot less time than I thought it would. Um, Type in the chat if you want me to do the other one as well. Because we have time. It's not like I have anything to do. Sweet. Okay, so we'll start on that. I'm probably going to use the same color schemes because I don't want everything to be bright and obnoxious for whatever reason. It's just so bright and obnoxious kind of day. Now, I'm ruining it. Not really, it's fine. But I did funk up the white a little bit. I might have to go get a paint marker. I should have got a new paint marker when I was ordering crap online. Because the one I have now, it doesn't want to work sometimes. So I'll just use like a regular marker. I don't know how I feel about the background. What do you guys think? It kind of looks like super messy, right? Should I try to fix it? Get a sponge, fix it up, or just leave it be messy? Well, while you guys think about that, no one's talking to me. It's like talking to your boyfriend or girlfriend about something, and then instead of them answering you, it's just like met with silence. It's okay. Maybe y'all are feeling shy. Well, you don't have to be a painting expert. I was just asking. I just think it looks kind of messy. Okay, cool. This is dry. So I'm gonna make it waffle a bit with the I think this one's copper, but my hand is not steady at all. Let's see how this turns out. Ah, no. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. It's okay. Shh, shh. Pretend it never happened. Wait, okay. I, yeah, I'm done. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, mm, I'm trying to like salvage this, but I don't know if I can. I goofed. I really goofed. I'll put it up close when I'm done, but I super goofed. The goofery is unreal. So let me show you this up close. Probably won't get purple in my hands, but that's okay. So as you can see, I goofed up the waffle and honeycomb. I should have just taken um, like a like a brown marker and did it, even though that's ruining my markers when I do that. So the background is still a little wet. So before I add like the extra detail on this, I'm just going to put it to the side and we'll get started on the other one. I don't know if that is fixable, to be honest, unless I go over it completely with the bronze and then go over it again with the copper. I don't know how fixable that is if I'm being real. All right, so brief intermission. I'm going to change out the water. Um, you can look at Spyro while I'm gone now. He'll keep you company. Let me know if he tells any bad jokes or embarrassing stories. Okay, that's not that funny. All right, I'll be back. I'm back with better stuff. Did Spyro tell any off-color jokes while I was gone? I hope not. He's embarrassing. Just kidding. Okay. So, um, okay. I don't think I was talking about anything important before I left, so I'm going to continue that. I really like this copper, though. I do not like this paintbrush, though. I do not like that paintbrush at all. See, you guys get 2 paintings for the price of 1. That sounded really stupid. Sorry. There's no prices here. I'm going to make this a creamsicle, I think. Or should I make it? No, I know what I'm going to do. I lied. I'm not even hum a song before YouTube gets any idea. It's like demonetized. Well, not even demonetized because we're not monetized. But they'll be like, that's enough. End the stream. So I'm going to make this one super obnoxious. Why did I pick ice cream as the theme to paint today? I don't know. I thought about like those like kind of like trippy Adult Swim things where like everything's like bright and obnoxious, and so I wanted to do that today for whatever reason. But it's not exactly working out as I had planned. Well, it's like they say, the best plan is no plan. I guess that's fair. Because if you don't have a plan, then you don't have any expectations of things going a certain way. And if things don't go a certain way, you're super crushed and disappointed, as you would be if it did, if that makes any sense. I feel like I need to work on line work. That's hard. Freehanding it would be hard otherwise too, because I don't have a steady hand at all, as you guys may realize. I've never had steady hands. Believe it or not, when I was a child, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor and a singer. Like, I imagined like doing surgery and crap in the daytime. And then at nighttime, just like going to like lounges and concerts and shit and singing. I still sing occasionally, but I don't know if I sing very well anymore. I used to be in choir in high school, which was a million years ago. I think that ice cream part is good. Um, I feel like the stick should be maybe a little bit more prominent, but we'll wait until that dries. I'm running out of space on my palette. Because I think I want to use the white again on the other one. So I don't want to taint the white, but I do need black soon. The big black. And by the big black, I mean the big tube of artist off things. Don't be weird. Okay. So right now I'm just mixing the metallic white with some of the pink, so I can get like a more pinky-ish color for the stripes there, so they're not like white. So, yeah, okay. I actually quite like that. It's quite nice. Sweet, that actually worked out, you guys. High five. Dude. Sorry if you can hear the banging. This me trying to clean this brush. That's cool. I may come back and redo that a little bit, make it more defined. But so far, so good. Let's see. I was going to do black here, but I think I have a different idea. So I'm going to go with the different idea. I actually have proper stuff to wipe my brushes off with. Oh, this is super. Sorry, the brush I was using still had purple in it from doing that background on the other one. That's, all right, I think it's clean now. Again, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, feel free. Or anything you want to talk about, anything you want to know. I'm a somewhat open book. We're messing up again, but it's fixable. Oh, you guys didn't see that. I'm gonna try stroking in one direction and seeing if that makes a difference in my life. The answer is kind of, some slightly, a little. Maybe because it's so light, I just have to do multiple layers. I think that's what my problem is. I don't do multiple layers when I should. Maybe I'll do like a Skillshare art class or something so I don't feel as incompetent as I do. But I just do this for funsies. Not to be good at it. But I guess even if I'm doing it for fun, I should show some level of competency, if that makes sense. I mean, no one wants to do something and be bad or mediocre at it. They want to be decent at it. Right? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my ugly mug stays out of frame. So if I turn it, don't mind me. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep my face out of frame. You would think I would wear a mask or something. But like with this room, the thing is, I've been using it as like an office and a recording space and stuff. But if you leave the door closed, it gets pretty hot in here, which it is now. But I don't want to open the door because my boyfriend's playing video games. And he tends to curse and stuff. Or like you could hear the game. So, I mean, the door to our room is shut, but you still might be able to hear it. Oh, let me not even. I don't even want to hum a semi-recognizable tune after last time. It's been like 47 minutes. I don't want the YouTube gods to get angry with me and do what they did to my last stream. Well, I don't hate this so far. Like, I probably will have to do another layer just to kind of hide where my pencil was when I did like the rough sketch, and then hide this little like pink streak. But you guys can't see that. Oh, I fixed it. It's called, no, I momentarily fixed it. But yeah, I do kind of like that. Everything's coming up Millhouse. So then, well, I guess we could finish this one, and then we'll go back to the other one, and then that should take up enough of you guys' time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I should have a video up probably on Friday. I was going to put it up tomorrow, but I'm going to be honest, I was lazy, and I played the Switch for the last few days. I've been playing Animal Crossing and Splatoon 2, and that's what I've been doing with my spare time. And reading fan fiction. So that's what I've been doing with my life for like the last 2 days. So I didn't edit the new video podcast thing. It's a podcast. I don't know why I said video podcast thing. But the new podcast, I did not edit that, but I will edit it probably tonight/tomorrow, depending on what game my boyfriend is playing. If he's playing PlayStation, I can steal the Switch and play Splatoon and Mario Kart. Because I'm done with Animal Crossing for today. There's nothing I wanted to do there. I think I wanted to say something about Animal Crossing again, but I forgot. I'm probably talking about Animal Crossing way too much. But, oh, no, I remember what I was saying. My bad, you guys. I have the attention span of a gnat these days. But, yeah, so the podcast will be back probably on Friday. If I can get my life together. I did say tomorrow, but it'll probably be Friday. But maybe I'll feel ambitious and I'll get it edited down and upload it tomorrow. But don't count on that. Look for it Friday. It'll be on Tiger King. Just to kind of give away some things now. Well, I guess we could talk about Tiger King a little bit because there was some like new stuff that came to light, like Joe Exotic being a racist. Like when Shaq came to visit, he was he went on like a little tirade about why he couldn't say the N word. And then apparently, like, he was very abusive towards the cats and other animals, which I totally believe. Like, even in what we saw, he was pretty abusive. But yeah, um, don't feel sympathetic towards Joe Exotic at all. Like, not in the least. I think he should definitely stay in jail. But it was an interesting documentary. But I feel like they're trying to now, because of its success, milk it for everything that it's worth. Apparently, they're adding like new special episodes. And I mean, at this point, kind of, I mean, there is more to say, obviously, about some of the other characters involved. And I guess you could dwell a little bit more into Joe's past and stuff. But I'm kind of like, at this point, what's even, well, not what's even the point. I mean, I think more should be said about Doc Antle, who's not even really a doctor. Um, and we could definitely get more into how shady Jeff Lowe is as well. But apparently, there's not a lot of information about Jeff Lowe roving around on the internet, despite having a pretty sizable criminal record. So that's pretty interesting. But I don't know. There's definitely, I think, a lot more that could be said, but at this point, I feel like they're kind of milking it for everything that they can. Not that I could blame them. It was a super successful series. I would want to milk that cash cow forever as well. But I don't know. It feels, I guess, a little exploitative towards the animals at this point. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could have done more to address the plight of the animals, and in Doc Antle's case, the women that work with him, as opposed to look at all these crazy characters and their antics. Blah 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 blah. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. But at some point, you have to say when enough is enough, and I kind of feel like it's enough. I mean, the memes are funny and all of that, but like I said, at some point, enough has got to be enough. And I do feel like it's enough. And also, like, while I enjoy like the documentaries and stuff Netflix puts out, because a lot of them are like weird and crazy and interesting. But like, why does every documentary have to be multiple parts on Netflix? Like, just give it to us in an hour or two, and then go on ahead. I mean, some things you obviously can't get into for like an hour or two. Like, I feel like it was justified with Don't F with Cats. Like, that was obviously a long story. Um, and I guess with Tiger King, you could justify it. But like I said, at what point does enough become enough? Like, can we stop with like these 10-part documentaries, please? Just give me like 2 hours, the important stuff, and be done. That's kind of another thing that's like annoying about movies now as well. They always have to be like super freaking long. Like, you know, but what was that one? The Irishman. It's like what, almost 4 hours? I haven't seen it. I know I shouldn't be crapping on it without seeing it, but I'm not really crapping on it. I'm just crapping on the length. Like, whatever happened to telling stories in a succinct amount of time? I don't understand. I kind of feel like people think, well, the longer they're watching, the more they'll talk about it. But I don't know. I just feel like I just kind of miss the days where like a movie or a documentary is like an hour or two of your time, and then you can keep going. But like now we have to spend like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours looking into stuff. And sometimes it's not even like 6 or 8 hours worthy of content. Like, I don't know. I feel like we could be cutting things down a lot more than we are. But that's just my personal opinion. Um, aside from Tiger King, what have I? Oh, I watched. What else did I watch recently? I don't know how to pronounce the name of the show. I think it's Gankin Heaven. I think that's how you say it. It was an anime, and like, I don't. It I liked it, but at the same time, I don't know. It was kind of weird. So basically, how it went. I was thinking about doing a video, but I'll just talk about it here. Um, basically, it's about this boy who gets into like this super special academy, Bell Liberty Academy. They all call it BL Academy, so you know where this is going. Um, but yeah, so he gets invited to this special school or whatever, and there's all these like interesting characters there, and you thought it's just going to be like this stupid like romance series, like a like a harem type series, I guess, which is what I assumed. And it was actually not exactly that. Like there was kidnappings, like people almost getting seriously injured and murdered, like on top of the romance angle. And it was actually kind of funny too. I liked it, but I had questions. Lots and lots of well, not lots of questions, but I had a good amount of questions when it was over. Like there was this one angle where, not to spoil anything, but the main character, uh, Keita, it's revealed that he had like this virus injected to him, and instead of him asking questions about it, like anyone would, this man is just like, nope, don't need to know any more about that. I was just sick once as a child, real bad. And even though this revelation was brought to light to me, I'm cool because I only was sick once as a child. It doesn't matter how this was injected into me or why or when, but we're cool because the guy I'm in love with, his family is that corporation that did that to me. I was like, sir, you don't have any questions or concerns about this? But apparently not. He was just like, oh, I still love you. I mean, the guy didn't have anything to do with it. It was his family. But if I was still like, I would have so many questions if this was just revealed to me. Like, why isn't anyone talking about this at all? Like, no one even brings it up ever again. And this was in like the second to last episode. And I was like, why is no one talking about this? Like, this is a big deal. And no one's like, we're just going to be so nonchalant about this. And then there was something else weird that happened that I kind of forget. Um, oh, um, so like a secondary character does something bad, and he explains his motives or whatever, but it's not really explained like why this happened to the person that he loved that he's so angry about. I don't know. It was just weird. It was just a very weird time to me. Like I liked it, but I had questions. Lots of questions. And then like his boyfriend. like something, well, his soon-to-be boyfriend. They become boyfriends at the end. But there's like this weird thing that happens. Oh, like there's questions about this man's age. Like it's like, how old are you, dude? Like, how old are you truly to be at this like high school? Everyone looks like so much older than high school. I don't know. It was a good show, but it was a weird show. I watched it on uh, Retro Crush, which is free. So if you want to check that out, it's called Gawkin Heaven. I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but it was pretty cute. But I had lots of questions. Okay, so we're done with this now. I think. Yeah, I'd rather like that actually. Like the stick could be more defined, but I rather like that. I think I'll keep that way. So this is complete. Let's go back to the other one. I almost put this one on the floor like a butthole. Okay. Okay, this is dry. Should we try to fix the cone? I I will try to fix the cone. The keyword is try, guys, so don't get mad at me if it comes out bad. So how will we fix the cone? We need. I'm trying to find a super fine tip brush, which is what I should have used in the first place. But I am not a smart woman. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like that other one. Okay. So, yeah, oh, okay. All right, maybe this is salvageable. Yeah, okay. I lied. Um, yeah, I don't know if this will be salvageable. Okay. All right, let's start again with the cone. So I'm just gonna paint over the waffling that I did. Oh, actually, when we do it like this, it doesn't look as bad. But if I go back over it once I do this with the finer brush and the copper, I think it might be okay. There's hope after all, guys. But I'm messing up the ice cream thing. So, it still doesn't look that bad. Okay. So while the cone dries, we'll do the detailing up here, and then we'll go back and we'll fix the waffling. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I I wonder how badly does red and purple clash on the color wheel? Not terribly. Yeah, we'll make it work. Oh no, I ended up touching the brush with the copper, and I got it all on my hand because I touched the tip like a dummy. I actually have an idea, but I don't know if it will work. We'll see. Hold that thought, guys. I'm just trying to think of what colors to use because I'm also running out of space on my needle. much out of space going on here. Unless I clean stuff out. Which I could do that real quick. Yeah, let's try this. This one did not come out how I expected. Yeah, what I should have done was I should have added the detailing that I wanted before I went ahead and did this. Because, like, as you can see, putting anything over this purple is going to require multiple layers for it to, like, look halfway decent. Unless I do black. I don't, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use black for the rest of it, I think. I goofed. But that's okay. We all make mistakes. Actually, maybe the silver. Alright, we're going to do a little experiment here. I'm also going to try the silver, even though there's no space for it here. I'm just going to put it in the... Ooh, I really like this silver color. I hope it shows up good. But we'll see. I would very much like for it to show up. I have a love-hate relationship with these Craft Smart paints, because sometimes they come out looking really good, and then other times they don't. Actually, oh yes, silver saves the day. All right. I definitely am going to switch to these artist love paints, and then the Winston whatever paints I have as well. Like, that's so much better. Oh, I'm relieved. I'm going to paint over that nasty pink heart with them. Black. Probably. Oh, this is a million times better. I feel like Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. I really like the silver, and I look like a big fat tube of it. I was going to try to use glitter on this, but I think I'm going to pass. Okay, that's enough silver. So I'm not super happy with this, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh no. The black on top of the pink is making this part look brown-ish. Yep, it's looking brown. Well, on camera it looks black, but if you get it up close, it looks brown. But we'll live. I don't hate it as much now. Is this my favorite painting I've made? No. It's not like terrible like I thought it was. I give this one a yeah, I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. It's not the best out there, but it's also not the worst. Oh, that's a bad star. Don't want that star. Oh, I like a silver star there. And then after we've done that, we'll just go and try to fix the color. I really like this metallic set. Maybe I can find something else cool to do with it. Like maybe do like a robo. I almost saw Mr. Roboto by Sticks, but the YouTube gods would not be happy with me if I did that. But hopefully it's stuck in your head the same way it's stuck in mine. That's actually been stuck in my head for the last few days, and I haven't heard that song in a really long time. Some of these hearts don't look like hearts, but that's okay. Sorry if you can hear me obnoxiously twirling the brush. I'm just trying to get it clean. So it's one more thing I have to do with clean up. Cleaning up this is going to be a nightmare because this is where like all my work computer stuff is. So I had to take all of that down and move it to put up the paint stuff. And then I'm going to have to take all the paint stuff down and then move my work stuff back up here. I might do that later. Oh, I wanted to do more silver. Just a day. Even though I got like this metallic copper all over my skin, yeah, it looks pretty nice. I wonder if they make like makeup shades this color because it's actually quite pretty. But like it's on the lighter side. Oh, even on the darker side of my skin, pretty nice. I'm talking like I actually wear makeup on a frequent basis. But that copper would be like a pretty makeup shade. I think there's probably too many stars to hearts. Whatever, who cares? Well, now I know there definitely is. And there's no way the metallics out, the silvers outnumber the blacks. As for the black is also metallic, but maybe it's the background that's not showing up as good. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Alright, I think we're finally oh, we're not finally done. I lied. Alright, we're going to try to fix this waffling on this cone. Pray for me. Okay. Alright, so let me just oh, okay. Alright, I think I got it. Nope. Nope, I don't got it. Because, like, maybe if I start from the top. Okay. Yeah, that's, this is interesting. Well, I mean, it's better than it was before. I will say that. The waffling on the cone is better than it was before. And I just needed a smaller brush and a bigger brain. Okay. All right. I think that's as good as it's going to get. All right. Let me just clean off the brush. Get you an up close shots of these bad boys. Alrighty. So here's this train wreck, and I'll put it a little bit up close. Shitty lighting in here aside, it came out okay. I still give it a 6 out of 10. Excuse my fat arm. Alright, and then here is subject number 2, which did not take as much time. It came out pretty good. I quite like this one. I give this one about an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but I enjoy the colors and stuff. So, there we go, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Look for new podcasts Friday, probably. And I'll start uploading regularly and probably streaming more regularly because of this one. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Bye, 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 bye.